In this video tutorial, we are going to talk about B1 GCSE Grade 5 personal topic, and today's topic is my country. As you have seen that I have already done the conversation phase topics and some of the personal phase topics. So today's topic is my country, and I would say this is one of the best topics to choose because everybody knows about the country, about his or her country, and you don't have to think about it a lot, and most people are very comfortable to talk about their country. So I would say my country is one of the best topics and one of the best ways to go for the exam. Here I would like to also mention that B1 and life in the UK are two qualifications that you require if you are applying for indefinite leave to remain or a British citizenship application. Okay, so both these qualifications are must. For life in the UK, you can watch my videos and see what it takes to pass life in the UK test. I have done a number of videos about life in the UK. In this video, we will be talking about the personal topic, and as you know that B1 itself is a 10 minutes long test, and it has two parts. One is conversation phase and one is personal topic phase. For conversation phase, there are 6 topics already set by the Trinity College, and I have made videos on all of them. So here let us talk about my country. So the first thing is to get a topic form, and if you watch my previous videos on B1, I have explained in detail how to download the Trinity College topic form for GCSE Grade 5. So you will get the topic form, you will fill in this topic form, and then you have to take it with you. If you don't have the topic form and you go to the exam center, they will ask you to provide one, and if you don't have, they will give you over there, and then you have to fill in, because without this topic form, the topic phase, personal topic phase, cannot be done. Okay, so it is very, very important that you download it, you fill it with whatever topic you like I have done that here. So for example, this middle box, you could see I have written my country, and then attached to this there are 5 boxes. You need to write a couple of things here in all of them, about this topic. So if your topic is my country, if your topic is cooking, if your topic is my best holiday, these boxes should be relevant to this topic. So for example, weather in my country, foods in my country, languages in my country, interesting places in my country, sports in my country. Okay, so we will choose all of these one by one and see what type of questions the examiner can ask you in the actual exam. But remember one thing, that on the topic form the examiner will choose any 3 of these. Okay, so it's all about your country, so any 3 of these, because it is only 5 minutes. So let us do one by one. Excuse me. Weather in my country. So the first question that could be asked, how is the weather in your country? So you could, depending on which country you are from, you could talk about the weather in your country. For example, you could say something like that: weather in my country is quite different from the weather in the UK. For example, in the UK, it is most of the time it is very cold and it is rainy, it is windy, but in my country it's very sunny, and it rains very rarely, and in summers it's extremely hot, in winters it is mild, not that cold as in the UK. Next question is, how is your country's weather different from the UK weather? Now this is where you have to compare. For example, you could say that in my country there we don't have any snows, we don't have any windstorms, we don't have much rain. In the UK, all of these things are quite frequent. Every day almost it rains here. Not now because of the global warming, but still it rains a lot here, and it is very cold. Okay, how does the weather affect people's lives? So it is about your countries, yeah. So for example, if you come from specific country, so how does the weather affect people's lives over there? So you could say, because my country is really hot, so people are really affected by hot weather, especially during the summers. It's very dangerous to go outside because of the risk of radiation and ultraviolet rays. I don't know much about these things, but you could say that if you know. And obviously it affects people's jobs, traveling, everything becomes very difficult. How hot is in summers in your country? Oh, really hot. It is very hot in my country. The temperature sometimes goes to 46, 47, which is not the case in the UK. How cold is it in winters in your countries? Well, in some parts of the country it is cold. For example, in hilly areas it can go to -5, but mostly in plains it is around 5, 4, so not that it doesn't go in negative. Which is your favorite weather? So I mean, you could say whatever you like, but you could say my favorite weather is spring. It's very nice, mild, and it doesn't rain a lot in spring, so I like spring season. Okay, next, food in my country. So the first question is, what kind of food most people eat in your country? So you could say most people in my country eat rice or curries, curries with rice. Sometimes they eat biryanis as well, and they eat spicy food. What is the most popular food in your country? Now, if you're from Pakistan or from India or from Bangladesh, so you could say the most popular food in my country is biryani, rice. If you are from Bangladesh, obviously fish curries. What is your favorite food? This is where you can talk about your favorite food. My favorite food is biryani. Do people eat special food in special occasions? Yes, people eat special food on special occasions. So different, I mean, sometimes different foods are very closely um, related to special occasions. For example, you could say, for example, you could say sweet dishes are especially made on different types of festivals. Okay, spicy food is eaten for other festivals. I mean, I don't know, but you could say that if you know that. Do people eat spicy food? The next question. Yes, people eat really spicy food. Some people eat extremely spicy food, but overall the people in my country love to eat spicy food. Can you tell me the names of some of the foods of your country? Uh, yeah, I mean, the most popular is biryani, then we have chicken rice, we have chapatis, we have parathas, samosas, other stuffs. So you can name a list of things. All right, sports in my country. What sports are played in your country? Well, there are many different types of sports that are played in my country, but hockey and cricket are very popular. People love to play football. Okay, what is the most popular sport in your country? In my country, the most popular sport is cricket, although people love football as well. What is your favorite sport? You could say whatever you like. If you like football, you could say I like football, I like cricket, I like hockey, table tennis. Do you play that sport regularly or just watch? Well, I sometimes play, but I watch as well. Yeah, it's a mix of both. Excuse me. Are there any sport competitions in your country? Yes, there are sports competition in my country. Almost every 3 months there is a sports festival in our country. Yeah, I mean, you can say anything. Who will go and ask them? And the second thing is that it is not about the facts, it's about the language. Which sport your countrymen are good at? Well, my countrymen are good at cricket, hockey, football, and table tennis. Next, languages in my country. What is the official language in your country? Or what language most people speak in your country? These are almost the same types of questions. So if this is the situation, then you could say the most popular language in my country is, I mean, you can then name the language of the country, or you could say, what is the official language of the country? You could say the official language of my country is English or Urdu or Punjabi or Hindi, whatever. What other languages are spoken in your country? There are many other languages that are spoken in my country, and then after that you could name those languages. Do most people speak English or Urdu or Punjabi? Most people can speak both languages. Yeah, some people, I mean, in my country most people are multilingual. Okay, they speak different languages, and these are not dialects, these are totally different languages. So people speak, everybody almost I mean, everybody is for sure bilingual, but most people are multilingual. How many languages can you speak? Well, I can speak 5 languages. I can speak this, and then you can say the names of those languages. Next, interesting places in my country. What are some of the interesting places in your country? Well, there are many interesting places in my country. There are beautiful beaches, there are historical places, there are castles, and there are modern high-tech buildings to visit. So, but I think that the historical places in my country and some of the beaches are very, very interesting. What is the most popular place in your country? Now that depends on, I wouldn't name any because everybody has a popular place in their country. So you could say that, for example, you could say that the most popular place in my country is, and then say the name of that place. How often do you visit different places in your country? Well, whenever I go to my country, I plan to do a trip with my friends or cousins, and we go to different places and enjoy food and enjoy the sightseeing. Okay. Do you like to visit historical places or modern landmarks? I love to visit historical places. I love to visit castles. I love to visit ruins. I mean, I do sometimes go to modern landmarks, but my favorites are historical places. What's your favorite landmark in your country? So at this point, you could say my favorite landmark in this. For example, if I say my favorite landmark in this in my country is London Eye. I mean, this is just to give you an example, or the Tower Bridge, or a London Bridge. In your country, whatever is famous, you could say that. Have you visited this place? Yes, I have visited this place many times, and whenever I go, I try to go and visit this place. Did you visit this place with your family or friends? Oh, we visited last time with my family. Yeah. Right, so that was the end of this topic. I hope you understand. It is a very, very important topic, and I mean, everybody knows about the country. Some people ask me which is the best topic for a personal topic to take with you to the exam. So I suggest them two. One is my country, and the second is my family, which is the next in line. I'm going to make a video on that very soon. So why my country and why my family? Because you don't have to think about answering these questions. You know your country very well, you know your family very well. Okay, so try to take something which is what you know, I mean, which you are good at. Okay, if you have any questions, just ask me and I'll try to sort out that very soon. Okay, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.